I played one of them without hitting the what's it called, and I won an emblem. The X one that I forgot. I don't know what you have to do to get it. I think it comes under the battle pass. It's not even in the battle pass. But now I know why they battled my they kicked that freaking one of the recordings out. That's because I was listening to a movie and it's a form of propaganda and it's not allowed because of the statements and the language that it's using. But it wasn't cursing or anything. It has to do perceiving to what the script is about. So that's why they took it off, because it has a movie in the background. So I just achieved that one. And next is I have to do 10, 10, 10, 10. I mean, it has no other options but you jump or to run into the top of it. Cause there's a way in there as well to the stadium as well. I have a sniper rifle on me, but I thought I'll see it in there because it. See, for them it'll go right through for that hacking remote, but for some odd reason they're not giving it the 5 it deserves. They're giving it less than they're giving it 4s. But it's a 5-star. See, I popped it more than once. And that's what doesn't make sense at all. When I'm pumping it and pumping it and pumping it and pumping it and pumping it. It's just a waste of my time. See, it's nothing new what they do. It's a waste. It's a way for them to say that freaking calibration is no good. It's a lie. It's meant to kill people, not to incapacitate them. They're way off. But like I said, defective is defective. There's no need for an excuse. All you have to say is it's defective. For those motherfuckers who say I need an excuse, and no, man, the fine print says defective and give me my money back. They'll always fucking fail. All those people talking to you all over the other end of the phone, they want an explanation. You don't have to say nothing about that. Always defective is defective. I mean, I hate how they claim they know what they're talking about, but no, they know it's effective. They're monopolizing and ponziing people all the time. I said it is nothing new. What people are willing to do. It's bullshit what it does. I'm telling you, man, it doesn't do that. None of this does that. I mean, for real, in reality, nothing does that at all. At all. It's just a loud pop and a flash, and that's it. Those are the orders for you to do when you have to put out, or else you could get shot, or they'll use a so-called excessive force. I think I need to get somewhere around 50 headshots or somewhere about. That's it. It'll always be bullcrap. I mean, this freaking weapon's meant to kill people, and once it hits you, I mean, you feel that fucking hit. That's where I'll always win on that one. When you feel that hit, I mean, you're gonna go down no matter what. It's a light. It's a calibration of a light machine gun. It's an impressive weapon if you could control it. Well, not too many people can. Even big brothers can't do it. See, it's a remote. A fucking light machine. It's a fucking 9mm against a fucking light machine gun weapon. Get the fuck out of here with that. All they do is lie to people. We just keep moving in on them. Everyone's monopolizing that Ponzi because they're using the X amount of people to push the game and claim this and claim that and claim this and that when it's not true. I mean, even judges and lawyers are looking out for them by letting them rephrase everything and doing all of that. It'll be a lot over a lot over a lot over a lot each and every freaking time. Remember, here's what I like doing. And that's what I like doing. You watch a play and then you go in. But it's in real life, it's dangerous, man. Cause you just it's called aiding and abetting. It gets too dangerous, especially when you all know the truth. You just let it till someone does it. It doesn't work that. What if you want to talk about that? The guy would have had a little bit over $250 million in prison for the rest of his life until he got out. Which they said he would have been probably about in his 60s or something like that. This story's crazy, man. But he had the opportunity to speak to a lot of people that were real busy, and he would get offended when they will invite him somewhere, and they would just block him out and say, no, you weren't invited in the president. It was just a lot on top of. They were doing bad like that, and he would fly his ass over there. They will fuck with him. A lot of people will fuck with him. Not just say his money was illegit, but he was legit, man. It's not called the Silver Spoon. It's because he was with the Black Panther Party, and they wanted him to prove himself that he was that talented. The motherfucker knew how to fucking read lips, man, at that age. It's a real nice talent to have. And when they found out the truth, they go after that. It's called aiding and abetting it. They start doing the same very fucking thing he was trying to do. He was bored of it, all of it. It was fucking crazy, man. It was that damn good. Horvath doing what he was doing just yet. They were aiding and abetting it. I'm that spoiled for him. That's why I would never respect people. All you can have is called etiquette. And that's something they teach him. They taught him too. If you don't have that, but he didn't care. He would just mouth off because they will pay him. And the music that he wrote, most of the music, he didn't like the music that he wrote in the first one. And he explained himself. They built him for that. That's what they wanted him to write about. And then they were all getting mad at him. Why did? But that's what they all wanted him to write about. Believe it or not, all those people in the industry, all of the people around, that's where all the money. I'm not proving something you could do it within that category. I feel. But the one that I like was when he was talking about his youth. It's a real good one. For him, it was Brent Hathaway, but that's not the one I like. The one I like was when he was in prison. He had wrote that song. The CD had just came out for everyone to hear. It was I can't remember the name of it. It's a the old school, nothing but the old school. It's a real good one. It's a real good one. And then he fled over to California, and then he met the some a clique that he rolled up with, and they called themselves the Outlaws. They wrote a real good. For some people, it's not they don't like because it's gangster rap, but it's a real good one. Again, this is what they see and what they do, and that's what say. Oh, don't. Say, a lot of people say don't talk like that because people get mad, and you don't want people doing that upbringing. And but that's what the Crips, the real gangster Crips, and what you want to call it were about. It's just trying to take them out of that. But it's not that easy, man. When you want to help other people out. That's exactly what I'm talking about. That's how you know it's the remote. But check it out. With that hacker remote, here's one thing that not too many people know about. When you throw them that flash, you can run right out of it. I mean, the proximity of that flashbang, it narrows down to the size of like a dot. It's real impressive. I was impressed by it. I was impressed by it a lot. But that song had me going, man. My cousin liked it. He's from Mexico. He's like, which one do you like? I like this is the one I like. I like that one too. I like it myself. But his mom then was saying no. That's what he saw. But guess what? I did not let him mix with nobody. If they weren't in that classroom, I mean, after class, he had to come straight home. That song was so good. That's what he's telling everybody. Do you remember? Do you remember? Do you remember? But the ones that did run with them, he knew a lot of people, and then they said this and this. They were all spread rumors about each other to how they wanted to make freaking money and to help create them and become popular. But he would travel the world as a young man. It's the hacker remote. For them to say that weapon's a lot stronger than them can know, it's not retired. I mean, if the Americans can't have it, if the American government can't have it, guess what? It's a natural born killer. It's built to kill people, not to incapacitate people. And that's what they always keep failing people. See what I mean? I hate how they get it fails, man. This game is too defective. That's why I told them, don't even bother buying it. Don't bother. It's for free for that very reason. It's defective. But again, I will get it right to each and every time. All they do is monopolize and Ponzi people. And then they claim they know how to brainwash, and they're way off on the brainwash. They fail each and every time. They would never bring the Sony PlayStation a $250 million. All they do is lie with people. Those are all different. It's all different. That's music. But for them to say that it's gonna bring a $250 million to the Sony PlayStation, it's a lie. For the way that they're brainwashing them, it's a lie. That has nothing to do with bringing money back into the Sony PlayStation network at all. What they're all saying in the background, what they're all saying when you get pumped, what they're all saying when you get dropped, all that, it's a lie on top of a lie on top of another lie. That's why people's contracts have to be real strenuous on things like that. When they talk like that, and they preach like that, they will always fail. Which one do I have on her? Check this one out. I saw this one. I jumped in it already. Let me see. It's almost the same thing, but it fades to white and skulls. I've been in that. I've seen it. I didn't jump into it. I think I destroyed it instead. Red tail light tracer effect. Oh, how about that? It traces when you burn off. That's a dangerous one, then, man. 722. Oh, white one. That's on the. That's the color they have to use. Either that or that freaking sienna, desert sand tan. They just keep changing the names just to buy them up and buy them up and buy them up and buy them up and buy them up. I've seen that. No, I've seen this one, not this one. That's the Pollock one. Yeah, this one, that one, which is free. Haven't seen that one. I haven't seen that one either. Haven't seen. I think I've seen this one. This one I have seen. I've seen the skull one too, not the red one, not this one. This one I've seen as well. But that's what I said, just because don't buy, oh, it's tempting as hell, but don't do it. Do not do it. I mean, you're not doing nothing but no fucking favors. You have to prove. I mean, when people purchase things like that, because they're not telling you to buy that. Do you understand that? Someone else is telling them to buy that. When you purchase that, and it's them not telling you that, they're saying you're not the one being resilient enough because we're not the one brainwashing them to do that and buy that. Do you understand that? That's what they keep failing. They keep trying to break down your mind and make you seem like you're, whatchamacallit, some fucking chimp and this and that, and you're not. You're trying to help. You're better improve your freaking game style and go after you to where they could take you out for the vehicle that you have because they haven't seen it and they go after it. And that's what those individuals try to do. You want to take me out, but guess what? I have a hacking remote. I have this. I'm running with a group of people. This and that, and that's what they're trying to prove within their game style. But it's people like that ruin people on the opposite end that they're trying to say that you're weak-minded. It's where they fucking fail because what they're saying in the background has nothing to do with the Sony PlayStation Network, and what the ones that are buying those things are doing the total opposite. It could have been worth their while, but people like that have to ruin it for everyone who tried to go in here in the military tactic and trying to prove themselves and to make fucking money out of gameplays. But they made a law to where you can't make money off of it. You'll have to go to a different fucking territory. But that's why a lot of people will get shot up in the West Coast was for taggings. Not just drug sales, right? For tagging in their neighborhoods. And that was one of the biggest no-nos from the 60s and 70s. To walk into a territory that doesn't belong to you. A neighborhood that doesn't belong to you, just so you could bring it down so other people could buy it up. And when you see Boys in the Hood, it doesn't say that. What they say is about alcohol, drugs, prostitution. It's not talking about tagging. Tagging was the biggest no-no there. What the gangster script is, if it's true that they're doing that, guess what? If that money didn't belong to us, that's another reason why they got sprayed up. because it's our neighborhood. They had to give us a percentage, and that's something they don't. They said that's not a lie. I mean, going in there and destroying, bringing down what you call it, property value is what offended them a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot. So they could sell it off and go take one of their children or two of their children into college. It was a big hope of relief for them. But when they were doing that, that's what upset them a lot, a lot, a lot. Because it brings down a property value. It is a gang infestation. It's the money it brings, the revenue it brings in with taxes and the way the properties are under the, and that's the biggest key of it all. But it's always because of a percentage. But when I saw that's when I opened up my mind when I saw magazines and they were spraying all in the East Coast, and that's how I knew it, man. That's one of the biggest ones right there. Spraying up in a property to bring down property value and make their taxes go sky high to clean that shit up. All of that. But y'all would not believe what happened. I went to there was this restaurant, it's a major corp. It just came out of nowhere. It was sold barbecue, and I bought some tonight. It goes for $4, $5 plus taxes, something like that. And it's just fucking. It's a lot of fucking food. I told my, do you want some? 'Cause it's a lot of fucking food. She's like, no, it's too late. I can't even. It's a lot of goddamn food, man. But here's the thing: he thought I was a girl at first, because in the movies it says that the agent's a girl. But I was a little kid, and he was explaining to the people he was rolling with. But the reason why they call himself he changed the name to it wasn't his date. He wanted to find out if he came from from indigenous Indians from that territory. Because that guy's a legend within that territory. So when he found out, he wanted to find out if who he was related to within that territory. Dang. I like going after those balloons if I can find them. It leaves the money. Last time it didn't leave the money behind. This time it did. It was weird. I never got that. Oh, but here I like when it jumps up on you. If you have a bad memory, it jumps up and destroys you. I like that a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot. I like that the most. I'm glad they put a patch on it, but now guess what? It doesn't do it. I hate how they put it in and then take it out. It gets annoying. Learning your laws is never outdated. Hey, your mind will never be outdated. What's outdated is their thought mentality on how to take advantage of people. For everyone looking the other way. That's what's outdated. I mean, if you put in and 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 put in, and no one wants to do nothing about that's what's outdated. They don't want you to see that golden age. Oh, but when you achieve the commendation badges, if you go achieve those, like they give you a lot of freaking points compared to the 2,000. They give you like 9,000, 10,000, 6,000. So I'm going after the points. I'm going after the points more so than anything else. It's worth it. It's worth going after the points of the killjoy. I mean, the killjoys don't give you nothing. I give you 500 points. Oh, then I have mine on XP. If I pop them in the head, I get more experience points for popping them in the head there. I'm telling you, man, I'll keep winning, man. They're fucking bullshit. So it's fucking bullshit. They just take sides with the fucking hack and the hack and the hack. But that hack, you could tell that it was let go from the very beginning. It's a number sequence, and not too many people's gonna know. I mean, you could put anything, numbers, fit, whatever. It's there for everybody, and that's how you know they're giving it away. But the thing is, what are they doing for it? And because it's not always about money. And that's what I'll prove was with.
The story, it's not always about money. It's about being remembered. No, whoa, whoa, whoa. That's not the one. It's right in. Let me just keep moving forward. Over here. I mean, it has to be real strenuous. It's contract, man. You be careful. That's what you're claiming. I'm not on theirs, but on yours as well. There has to be certain criteria that you want to meet through that when you claim that you want to be brainwashed, and you're getting paid for it. I mean, it's not. It can't be just one-sided. Like I said, it's not always about killing here. Straight after those points. Like, see, it goes right through, man. That's what's annoying, man. It's fucking annoying. It is the most annoying part about it. It is too defective. There's no point in it. It's always through your money. But Stanley and them, they never came out with the V-neck. I like their designs and everything, but they never came out with the V-neck, and it's upsetting. It's the same freaking prime, but they don't think it'll bring. What sold out right away was the cup, but that freaking thing sold out real fucking fast, man. Because it's a gun. I mean, if it's contaminated, I mean, guess what's gonna happen? They could get sued big time. Because for you to say, "Oh, it's just me that can make money," it's not true. It goes for everybody. Everybody could bring in a lot of people a lot of money. Not just one. It always takes a number of individuals to do things like that. But with that thought mentality to have that way, it's a good thing to have. It's a lot of fucking food, man. It's just sitting there. It's gonna take them about 3 days, 4 days to eat all that food. It's a lot of freaking. And then it went for 3 something, and then just to deliver it's another 2, which is a, well, they call it a godsend. It's real cheap, man. I won't say the company's name at all. I said that's all they do is start wrapping around. It's played out. Well, what throws it off is the sound effects, man. I mean, they do that on purpose for you could get shut up. I mean, I hear footsteps and then they fucking do that monkey shit all the goddamn time. I mean, I'm telling you, man, it's too defective. They fucking fail it all the time. Music and all that has nothing to do with getting into warfare. I mean, they will fail it all the goddamn time. The only time that is meant for is to prove that it actually fucking works. Hey, there's nothing new about them motherfuckers, man. I hope they die for fucking fight, because that's what I want. That is what I want. I could care less who the hell she loves or who the hell she's looking for. I want them dying for fucking fight. Do you understand? They'll just keep accusing them, accusing them, accusing when it's them each and every, and I'm getting sick and tired of that monkey shit from all of them. There's 3 of them, so let me get them. The shit they have to do, not what we need to every time. I mean, that is the real reason a lot of people would do you know what. They will want to hear the truth before it happens, because if not, I mean, they will honestly die for fucking fraud. And that is not illegal. So I want you to know every fucking time.